Start recording. Stop recording. Button.
Hey guys, so I wanted to do a little video today about remaining calm and why it's important to remain calm. You know, that's why a lot of times in martial arts classes they always tell you, you gotta stay calm and don't panic, be the disciplined one, be the one that's, together there. And I've got two situations that happened to me personally. One actually happened this week. Um, the other one is kind of old but funny. But at the same time, it just shows you why you need to remain calm and why that's an important thing. So, and why calmness is actually power. Now, when I was in sixth grade, I had this crazy teacher, okay? And she would basically, I was bad at math, okay? I was really bad at math. And I would be getting F's on my math papers all the time and this and that, or my math assignments. And, it was just a crazy deal where my dad, was saying, well, why are you getting all these F's? What's going on here? Well, I need to schedule a meeting with your teacher and see why you're not learning this stuff. So anyway, I guess the pressure was on. So what she would do is she'd come over and start, going, what are your answers? And all my answers would be wrong. And so she'd get angry and start yelling. Now, when she first started doing this, I'd get really upset, and I'd start crying and the whole bit. But then I realized, you know what? Something that would actually piss her off more and would actually give me some power is how would she react if, while she's yelling at me, I'm very calm and collected. And so I started doing this. Now, keep in mind, I figured this out at 11 years old. And so I'm sitting there and she's screaming at me and whatever. And I'm like, well, I really don't know. I guess, it's just the way things are working. And I don't know why I'm not getting this, And so as I'm doing this, the angrier she's getting. And you can tell that I've got power. So it isn't anymore that, she's getting angrier at me. Oh no. It's now going, I did that. I actually was able to get her that mad that she flipped out to that point, and so that was a funny thing because, like I said, I sort of was able to manipulate her a little bit. So that's one situation. So that one's kind of funny, obviously. But here's another one that happened just this week, a little more serious. I won't tell you where I work or what I do, but basically our program, you have to have some kind of a disability to be on it, the program I work for. And so my boss has me calling all the new clients, on the program, and the ones that have been on the program for 3 months. So I'm going through the list and I'm calling everybody. Well, I get to this name and I said, this sounds like my ex. And I said, that was her name. And even the middle initial, everything. So I check, I go to her account, I'm poking around, I'm looking at the notes to see if there's anything, that stands out, were there any conversations that this person had, with any of my coworkers, and nothing really, nothing's telling me anything from the notes. So I'm going, I think this is her, this has got to be her. So then I look at the birth date, that was the dead ringer. And I said, holy shit, this is her. And, no doubt about it. I mean, that was her exact birth date, to the letter, the month, the day, the year, everything. So I'm going, oh my God. And now her and I had a really bad, most of my exes I'm cool with, okay? A lot of them I'm even friends with on Facebook or we text or whatever. But this particular one, it was a really bad breakup. I'm not going to give you guys all the details because it was just way too much. But anyway, we had and it was like a 2-part breakup because the first part was the actual breakup. Then she decided that we should stay friends, and we were, at the time, I was doing a radio show, and she was part of it. And I was, talking to her at the time about, hey, I think you need to, that's it. You need to go. And she just said, no, I want to do the show. I want to be part of it. I want to, So we tried that and it didn't work. and we wound up having a really nasty blow up. And basically, I wound up telling her, I don't ever want to see her again. So then she got vindictive and tried to, ruin some things for me to, as far as, try to get me in trouble with some people, told people things about me that weren't true, whatever. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. Well, now this person is on our program. And I'm thinking, well, they didn't have a disability when I was with them. So let me look what it is. And it doesn't say much. It just says, physical disability. I'm going, oh my God. So I've got to call this person now. And they know I work for this program. I worked for the program since her and I dated. So I said, okay, I'm going to bite the bullet. I'm going to do this. And I'm going to remain professional. So I call her, and, she answers, and, I'm just being my usual self, and, and being professional. I didn't, nothing personal. I didn't even say, hey, what are you doing on the program? Or ain't nothing like that. Just, hey, it's me, Brett Silver, blah, blah, blah. And, basically, and it turned out okay. I mean, I'm sure she knew it was me. I'm, pretty positive of that. But she had said something at one point, and she didn't sound good either when I was talking to her. It just sounded like she had a really nasty cold, honestly. Just either she was really stuffed up or something else was going on. But yeah, she didn't sound good. And she had made mention of she wanted to, sort of use another part of our service. So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, give me your email and I'll send you a link to that where you can sign up. So she gave me her email, and I said, okay, I'll be sending you this link here in a little bit. And I asked her the questions I was supposed to ask, for the record kind of thing. And man, I'll tell you, I think I did okay. Although there were a few times that I was a little bit scatterbrained while talking to her. But the key there was remaining calm, because I'll tell you, my inner body was screaming. My hands were shaking, my legs were shaking, and it just wasn't. I'm pretty sure, thank God my other coworker wasn't there that day to see me. Well, actually, if she was, I would have had her make the call. But this is good, because I was able to actually, maintain composure, go in there and do what I had to do, and then get out, and now it's done. It's over with, and I shouldn't have any more contact with her, But that's the thing about remaining calm. And, it's funny, and I'm saying this because I know this guy's going to watch my video. So we always dig at each other in the comments all the time, because he's an old college buddy. But, man, he used to have major issues with, like, road rage especially. Like his big thing, he would be driving down the street and he'd, grab his car. He had the club for the steering wheel. And if somebody cut him off or whatever, he'd pull up to them and go, come on, bitch. Come on, bitch. That's what I thought, motherfucker. That was his big thing. Or there was one day when I was getting on him because he got a bunch of tickets. They got like 3 tickets in a week or something like that. So I was getting on him for that. And he just went off on me on that. And he was like, yeah, well, at least I'm able to drive, motherfucker. You aren't going to be able to drive shit. No bike, no skateboard, no nothing, motherfucker. And he just went off, man. And I'm like, but here's the thing, okay? I'm not perfect, okay? And he can probably tell you stories about me. I know he can. But the point is, I guess that going off and losing it with people isn't always the best way to handle things. And like I said, I've been guilty of it. And a lot of times, when I lost it with somebody, I come out and, it's a minus. It's not plus, because there's still something, that you may have done or said or whatever that could, whether it tarnishes your reputation, whether it's, something that just isn't good for you, in some way, to just go off on somebody needlessly, it's like, well, that didn't need to happen. You could have handled that a totally different way. And I'm trying to work on that, now that I'm older, obviously. And these 2 experiences that I just gave you now are prime examples of those. So hopefully you guys can take those, and, doing ASMR, I figured this was appropriate because, I can kind of, that's why it's important to stay calm and stay focused. And that's kind of what ASMR is, to keep you calm, keep you so you're not flying off the handle at all times, So anyway, I just figured I'd make this video real quick and throw this out at you guys. So you guys
Stop recording.
have a good
Button.
day, good night, whatever time it is when you're watching this, and we'll see you in the next video.